Live, live, live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Okay, we're live. Mm. There we go. Okay, we're live. Everybody who is tapped in and rocking, appreciate y'all. I wanted to talk a little bit today about why I believe that we need more athletes in media. Why more athletes are needed in media, and why this is truly essential. Okay, why it's truly essential for athletes to be in media, and we're gonna get into that a little bit today. Okay, so now I was online and I was checking out some content just the other day, and I began to see Micah Parsons and I began to see C.J. Stroud, who are two NFL quarterbacks. Right, they're going back and forth. They were having a conversation, and through the course of them having this conversation, I began to see and realize that these fellas here are on a total different level when it comes to understanding the game of football, when it comes to them, playing and competing at the highest level. So what I want to do, I'm gonna share my screen in just a second. I'm gonna play a clip, and this clip is gonna show a little bit about their conversation, but then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna break it down a little bit more. So the premise is of what's happening in this conversation is they are sitting here and they are going to have a like a draft, if you will. And Micah Parsons, who is a defensive player, he's going to draft his best picks. And then C.J. Stroud, who's an offensive player, right, because he's the quarterback, he's going to play and he's going to suggest his picks, and they're going to suggest why they chose these two people. But let me go ahead and show the clip, and we'll get into it.
Then I was at X, Tank Dell at my slot, my F, LT at left tackle, my guy from the Ravens, 70 at left guard. I got Humphrey at 53, Quinn Nelson at right guard, Lane Johnson at right tackle. I got Jahmyr Gibbs at my running back. I got myself as quarterback, Travis Kelce as my tight end, and I have Jamar Chase as my Z. You like that?
It's not enough, but it's cool.
Okay. We're going to call this play double right, Y counter, then F across, cross, 3-jet. We're going to go Z dagger pylon, Y choice, X signal. This is just a made up play, by the way. We don't run this defenses.
Okay, so look, really quick, I want to come back. So what we just saw was C.J. Stroud just put together a team, right? He put together a team of players. Then he drew up a play. This is made up play. This is made up team. And y'all, this is why more athletes should be in media, right? So he just drew, because it's one thing to be on the other side of the screen, right? As an observer, as a fan. And if you're on YouTube and you tapped in, just drop a comment in the chat. I'd love to give you a shout out on the live stream. But y'all, he draws up this play and he picks up these players and says, this is the play we're going to run. And then what he's about to do is he's about to come back and break it down a little bit more. But I want to hop in and I want to show you that in order to know the information about the game of football, the way that he knows and understands it is going to help him determine who are these people he's picking and why he's picking these people. So what I'm saying is he's an authority in the space of picking these athletes. He's an authority in the space of understanding, okay, by having these players. I'm gonna play the clip. I'm gonna play the clip again. I'm gonna play the clip. Okay, let's check it out.
I got Sauce Gardner, left corner.
Garden, Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's go.
Pat Surtain in the slot. I have Trayvon Diggs on my outside, and I got Jalen Ramsey at my nickel.
What are you in dime?
Yeah. I got Derwin James as my safety.
Okay, pause that real quick. Pause that. So look, you see when he is when Micah Parsons is putting together his defense, then C.J. Stroud asks a question, are you in dime? So this is a defensive scheme or defensive strategy. But y'all, once again, if you don't understand football at the level they understand it, you can't have this conversation. It's like somebody who plays checkers all the time, and then you're now watching people play chess, and you're like, what are they doing? I don't understand. Because we understand the game of checkers. They understand it at a higher level, almost to where it's like chess. Let me play a little bit more. I want to break this down.
mic. You gonna put 2 mics? Come on, bro. What are we doing?
You're right. You so right. We're in dime.
Oh my gosh, I gave him a good idea. Everybody you've said, no disrespect to those great defensive backs, they're all great, but they can't guard my guys. Not on this play.
All right, I'm gonna swap him out for Kyle Hamilton, so I got some range. In my front, we got Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, Chris Jones, and Micah Parsons.
I think we match up pretty well.
We are gonna toast you.
What coverage are you running? Please run man to man.
It was man-to-man.
Oh yes.
With inside pressure, so that ball has to come out.
It does not.
You're
Please,
sending everyone out.
please, no, bro. Jameer's in. What are we talking?
Okay, so we're coming back. Look, so you hear when he asks him, what coverage are you running? And then Micah Parsons come back and says, well, we're running man-to-man. And then CJ Stroud says, oh, yes, it's going to be a win. Once again, the reason why I feel that more athletes should be in media and consider media, yes, it's one thing for them to be on the sidelines, breaking down plays, breaking down games, and sharing that insight, which is totally different when you have the experience insight of being in the game, playing the game. However, if they're this versed in their sport, how versed can they be in other subject areas, right? Think about Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is showing us range right now by him interviewing comedians, by him interviewing actors, actresses, by him interviewing athletes. He's showing range, okay? Even if the producers do put the questions on the card, he has to read the research and know how to feel out the conversation. Then you have Candace Parker, who was on TNT, the NBA and TNT. And Candace Parker, phenomenal hooper. But also, let's not forget about her perspective. She was on one of the most dominant and prolific lady volunteer teams of all time. One of the most dominant basketball teams of all time, especially in college basketball. And she dunked, came through, put the dunk down. Like, come on. On top of the fact that Candace Parker is also a mother. Candace Parker is also a wife. Legitimately, like I legitimately enjoyed it, being able to see them break down this and, come from their angles, their perspectives, going here, going there. I'm going to go back in. We're going to share it and we're going to let them break it down a little bit more because I want y'all just to see how well they understand the game. And then if they take this same mindset into any other area, any other arena of life, of experiences, whatever it might be, y'all check, just watch this. Watch how they break it down a little bit more.
About?
I
need him to just give me a second.
We still have 6.
That's fine. I'm going to get it out. And we have 6 blocking. What are you talking about?
Those are deep concepts.
This is a deep concept. This is a signal. If I see the pressure, I'm going to go just like this.
You didn't say that. You didn't say alert.
I said X signal.
Alert wasn't in the call. What's that going to happen? Slant? Sauce going to be on that. Okay. Incomplete. Game over.
Play the clip. Devontae Adams running a great slant off a great release.
Then we'll adjust.
Where you going, right or left?
I'm on the right side.
You're right.
Yeah.
We got LT. I'm good. You just said he's the best in the game.
I'm going against Lane.
Oh, you're scared of LT. That's what I'm hearing.
No, because Miles plays. Right.
Okay, and LT gave 0 sacks against Miles. 1 pressure.
Okay, but we have Aaron Donald. Who you going to double team?
We're going to slide to Aaron Donald. We'll leave Chris Jones 1-on-1, which is good.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. If anybody out there watching on YouTube, watching on X, wherever you watching, y'all, I want y'all to comment and just like, can we just put some respect on the way that they understand and the way that they are really leveraging the experience that they have as they're going back and forth. They're legitimately going back and forth, and they're talking about matchups, right? They're talking about matchups. They're talking about defensive schemes. They're talking about matchups, defensive schemes. They're talking about players' styles. Do you hear me? Mind you, both of them only play one position. Yes, they are in the NFL, but CJ Stroud is a quarterback. And Micah Parsons, either he's on the line or he's a linebacker, like defensive end or he's a linebacker. But y'all, like, really, like this is amazing because not only are they a master in their area and their arena of thought, right? But they're able to speak to what other players should be doing. CJ Stroud is able to speak to the player that can run this type of route or that type of route. And when you understand your arena and your niche that well, you're an authority. There's no questions about it. But y'all, hey, I want to make sure that if anybody has any questions, be sure to drop your questions in the comment section in the chat. But if this has been beneficial to anybody, just let me know. If you're on Twitter, mention me at Jonathan J Speaks. Or if you're watching on YouTube, just drop a comment down in the YouTube comments because I want to know if this is beneficial to you. And the reason why I want more athletes in media, of course, I have a free training that we do at getpaidwithpodcasting.com. I can drop the link in the chat after this, but I want more athletes in media because athletes' perspectives need to be heard. Athletes need to control their narrative. But furthermore, I just did an episode, I dropped it today on Beyond the Ball about improving your communication. So if you're able to improve your communication, this allows you to have so many more opportunities. We've seen it on the pivot. We've seen Fred Taylor. We've seen we've seen Ryan. We've seen all of these players. So Fred Taylor, Channing Crowder, and that man that is a monster. Y'all already know, out of Louisiana, right? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah. Ryan Clark, Fred Taylor, Channing Crowder. We've seen them. We've seen them in one career as athletes. Then we've seen them transition to taking over media, right? They have one of the best platforms out there. No questions asked. The pivot. I love the pivot. I actually ran into Ryan Clark at the airport in New Orleans. Man, salute to them. But now we're also seeing Ryan hold his own over here, sitting behind the podium and being up there and talking sports. And he's been killing it. But then now we're also seeing Channing Crowder is now doing stand-up. He's doing comedy. And in order to do comedy, your mind has to work you have to train your mind to work a certain way. Okay, I'll tell this joke over here. Okay, I have to switch this joke up over there. And then even further than that, Fred Taylor, salute to him. He just graduated, and I believe he got his bachelor's. I'm not sure if it's his bachelor's or if it's his master's, but I know he graduated with a sociology degree. So salute to them. But y'all, athletes can no longer be boxed in. Like it's no longer just shut up and dribble. It's no longer just go catch the pass. It's like these people are owners. These people own equity in teams. These people own equity in businesses. These people are venture capitalists. Shout out to Marcus Colston. Marcus Colston is out here and he has a venture capital firm, if I'm not mistaken. They just wrote it out. And what they're doing is they're helping athletes get into different arenas. Y'all, okay, so at the end of the day, I want more athletes in media. I want more athletes in media because I want y'all to know and understand what is out there and what is available, especially in podcasting. You're having these conversations anyway. People want to be in on these conversations that you're having. They want to know what you're talking about. They want to be in the locker room. They want to be on the bus. They want to be on the plane. They want to feel and experience what it's like to travel with their favorite players. So after the fact that if the career is not necessarily done, but it's transitioned from where it once was, you competing on the field, on the court, in the pool, on the green, on the track, wherever it might be, but then now you transition somewhere else, what would happen if we began to position ourselves for that already? Shout out to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch has a production company. Marshawn Lynch also has been in shows. He's been in movies. He's a minority owner of a hockey team. Like, now is the time like never before, right? For more athletes to get in media, especially because, can we be honest? Like, if you're in the spot to where you're generating some revenue, like significant revenue, and you want to continue to generate even more revenue, why wouldn't you begin to put that into an asset, like a production company or a media company? But you got to make sure that you do your research, right? You put the right people in position. But family, the shows, the content, the information, people are going to want to see it. People are going to want to learn. People are studying. And people also are trying to figure out, what does it take to cultivate a championship mindset? And for you, as an athlete, you know what it's like waking up daily, going in, boom, okay, I got to read the scouting report. Okay, what's my cue? Where am I supposed to be on this play? At this point, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing that. I want more athletes in media, y'all. That's just it, plain and simple. And if you here and you still rocking, you know what I'm saying? You here and you still rocking. I want to encourage you to take the time, right? I want to encourage you to take the time, and I want y'all to check out the podcast, right? Check out my podcast. It's entitled Speak Your Success. You can type in Speak Your Success. This is the network. Excuse me. This is our network. But you can type in Speak Your Success Media, and then look right here. You got Unveiling the Entrepreneurship Journey. Right here, we just released that episode interviewing Miss Gwen Jameer, and she was talking about some amazing things that she has been doing, and she was sharing her story. And then also what we're also dropping an episode today from Beyond the Ball, and we're talking about how you can improve your net worth instantly by this one skill. Okay, you can improve your net worth instantly by incorporating this skill. I'm not gonna tell you what the skill is. You gotta go watch. You gotta go listen to the episode. But y'all, I appreciate you all hanging out with me, rocking with me today on this live that we just streamed here, talking about why there should be more athletes in media. And I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Open and shut case, Johnson. So come on, athletes. We need you in media. We're ready for you. We want to hear your story. We want to hear your perspective. It's your time. It's your season to elevate. And then if there's any questions you all have, or if there's any topic that I can, further add insight to you about, on, etc., like whatever platform you're streaming on right now, either shoot me a quick mention or feel free to drop me a DM. And I mean, we'd love to talk about it. Because on the Speak Your Success Media network, what we like to do is we like to put out content that's going to create conversations, right? We're going to put out content that's going to shift culture through conversations. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, family, until next time, man, this is Jonathan Jones, and this has been just a live broadcast of why more athletes should be in media. Come on, athletes. Come on into media. We welcome you with open arms. And if other people don't, if the gatekeepers don't, I do. But all right, family, until next time, it's Jonathan Jones. Peace. God bless.